Hey guys, so I'm back for another video, and in this video I wanted to talk about the XRP private ledger. Yes, the private ledger. I know there's been a lot of questions about it, concerns, is it going to use XRP? Are they going to use a private XRP? I'll talk about all of that in this video. Now before I begin guys, please hit that like and subscribe button. It's going to really help grow my channel. And if you're new to my channel, you could go check out my other videos. I have a lot of interesting video guys, so definitely check that out. Now, Ripple pilots a private ledger for central banks launching CBDCs. Now, CBDCs are central bank digital currencies, right? And this has been all over the news. It's been all over the news because we know it's coming. They know it's coming, and they're trying to get people to be a little more aware of what's going on in the background, right? This has been happening for years, but since it's very close to launching, you could say, they want people to be aware of it, so they don't get they don't become too shocked, like, oh my god, what is this digital currency stuff? Like, no, we've been talking about it in the news for a year or two. So yeah, but yeah, what is the private ledger? Now, the private ledger is the same as the public ledger, but private. I know you're probably looking at me like, come on, Sage, that's not a good definition. Well, let's talk about the public ledger first, right? In the public ledger, you could see which wallet sent how much XRP to which other wallet, right? So you could see that transaction happening. But in the private ledger, first of all, it's private, so you cannot see who sent what, right? But not only that, but since it's a private ledger and they'll have control over that ledger, they could set their own rules, right? Their own security standards. They could do all of that. They kind of have full control of that private ledger they're gonna be able to make, and that's super awesome, and that's exactly what we need. So this is not a bad thing, this is a good thing, right? If we're talking about the world, in the real world, you cannot just go to a website and see how many transactions a bank make, because everything is private. So if you really want banks, central banks specifically, to use digital currencies, to use cryptos like XRP, then you're gonna have to kind of play by their rules, which is, hey, give us a private ledger. We're gonna use your technology. It's really good. It's fast. It's less fees that we have to pay, but we have to do this in a private setting. We can't just be going around making all our transactions public, and that's exactly what Ripple is doing. They're working on a private ledger for central banks' digital currencies. And one of the worries that people have, I think one of the big worries is, hey, is it gonna use XRP? Because it's private, does that mean that XRP is not going to be used, or they're just going to go from CBDC to CBDC and then XRP is not used? Well, that is completely false, and they do have to use XRP. Remember, it's a private ledger, but this ledger is called the XRP ledger, right? So you could say it's a private XRP ledger, which means the following. I think the key point of this entire article is right over here. If you just read this portion here, sorry, let me go back. This portion right here. If you just read this portion, it'll give you an answer. It says, this also means that the CBDC private ledger is designed for issuing currencies, which we know, right? With over 5,400 currencies issued on the XRP ledger over the past 8 years. Which is incredible. I didn't know about this until this article came out. So they already have 5,400 currencies issued on the XRP ledger over the past 8 years, which is, I think, is incredible, including its native digital asset XRP. So XRP is the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, right? Doesn't matter if it's private, doesn't matter if it's public. That is the native digital asset. That is like the standard digital asset for the ledger, for the XRP ledger. And then it says here, this is the important part, which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset. which can be leveraged as a neutral bridge asset for frictionless value movement between CBDCs and other currencies. In other words, if I want to go from US dollar CBDC to Japanese yen CBDC, I have to use XRP as the bridge asset to go from there to there. Right? So yes, XRP is going to be used. It doesn't matter if it's private, doesn't matter if it's public. Well, we already know if public is using XRP. But yes, XRP is going to be used as the bridge asset, right? And that explains all the bridge pictures we've been getting from Mr. Pool, from Joe Cats. Yeah, XRP is the bridge asset. It's going to bridge all these different currencies inside the private ledger. So I'm not worried about it. If anything, this is great. At the end of the day, what we want in the XRP community, what we want is for XRP to be used, right? And it's going to be used. And the volume is going to pick up. And the price is going to go up. And we're going to be making a lot of money. So don't worry about it, guys. This private ledger thing is a good thing. It's kind of like, how will you say it? It's good for us and it's good for the banks. They get their private ledger where they can make their own rules, put in whatever security they need to put in. And we are also super happy because we know that they're going to have to use XRP in order to be the bridge asset to go to another CBDC, right? If they want to exchange US dollar to Japanese yen, they got to use XRP. If they want to exchange US dollar to the peso, they got to use XRP, etc. So this is a good thing for us. I am not worried. I'm not worried about this at all. This is great. Now, when is this going to be completed? I don't know. This says Ripple pilots a private ledger, so maybe it's already complete. They're just kind of testing it, trying to get all the wrinkles out. But it looks like this is already done. And are banks actually going to use this ledger? Right? They could copy Bitcoin's blockchain code and use that. Well, look at this. The Bank of France likely to prefer XRP over Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now, if I were to title this document, I will put the Bank of France will be using XRP and not Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because come on, somebody came up to you and said, hey, we need you to make a currency, right? And you have to pick one of these either ledgers or blockchains. You got to copy it, apply it to the digital currency that you're going to make. And you look at all these different technologies and you're like, okay, XRP, super fast, very low cost and fees, you know, scalable. Okay, great. Bitcoin, okay, this is very slow compared to XRP. Really high fees, that's not good, and it's not really that scalable. And then Ethereum, okay, a little faster than Bitcoin, but again, compared to XRP, is super slow and really high fees again. Which one are you going to pick out of the three? Obviously, you're going to pick XRP, right? So if I were to title this article, I'll put the Bank of France is going to be using XRP, the XRP ledger. And they said the reason here in this article. But again, the reason is simple. The banks are getting a private ledger that they could control. They could put their own rules. And this is great for them. And it's great for us because we know that XRP is going to be used to bridge all those CBDCs. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you happy about this? Are you kind of worried? You don't really know what's going on? I think this session here, this statement here is enough to calm down any worries you have, right? XRP, the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, private or public doesn't matter, is going to be the neutral bridge asset between the CBDCs. So that right there is enough for you to calm down. You know, don't worry about it. Ripple knows what they're doing, and they know what we want. They know what the banks want. they're giving both of us exactly what we need. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the content again, please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe out there, guys. Peace.
XRP versus itself. Ripple is a private company. We have our shareholders. It's you can't trade Ripple shares, so to speak. XRP, look, we pay attention over the long haul. I tell the employees I don't think about it on a 3 days or 3 weeks or 3 months. Taking advantage of what digital assets can do to make transactions more efficient, I think, is a journey we'll be on for a decade or two.